Word, son. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Divine. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, so, Maximum Football is coming out with the franchise mode side of things December 2nd or tomorrow if you're watching this now. It's supposed to come out, and just seeing the different things that they're doing as far as immersiveness goes, if that's a word, it is top tier. Like, it's very Madden 07 PS2-esque, Madden 05 if you like Madden 05, 06 if you like 06, but very Madden 07 because that's one of my favorite Maddens. You can customize the different rules. You can have you can do the college football, or you can do the actual NFL quote unquote football. You can change the rules whether you want 1 feet in or 2 feet in. You know, you have that level of customization. Also, if you have anybody that's declaring for the draft in college, you can pretty much transfer those draft picks over to college, and you can also keep that those college picks over to franchise mode. You can do that, and like I said, that's very, very immersive, and I love what you guys are doing, but there are some things that you guys need to tighten up on, and I have a really big problem with what I'm seeing here. So what I want to show you guys here is the first play, right? I was cover 4 max, right? So that means I got my 2 DBs, which is my two corners, and then my 2 safeties, all playing back in the deep blue, right? So the play starts. As the play starts, they're all backing up. They're kind of like, it's almost like they're running man almost, but they pretty much for the most part get back. Now, as the play runs for a bit and it dissolves, all of a sudden I see both my safeties and my corners come down and blitz the quarterback as if we pretty much just said send the house. And in turn, it gave up a free touchdown. So I'm like, okay, a little pissed off at that part, but I was like, all right, whatever. Let me just go down here, try to run down as much time as I can off the clock and just get a field goal, make it a more difficult game than what it is. All right, cool. I do just that. Now they got like 1 second left on the clock. Now, this is where I said, okay, something's up here. I run prevent defense. Prevent defense is, I shouldn't have to explain this, but prevent defense is you are to make sure that the deep ball is not to be completed. You sit back there on the deep pass and make sure that nothing comes through. We'll give up the short. We'll give up the mid. We will give up a run if we got to. But with 1 second left, there's not a whole lot they can do, right? You are to stay back there, and you are to make sure that that ball goes in the deep ball territory, that you make sure that that pass is not completed. Do I make myself clear? That is your assignment. Now, I'll go and play prevent. I even tell them, hey, anticipate the pass. Cool. The play starts. Drop back. He tries to find the man. The play runs. It dissolves. The same thing happens again. At that point, I said, yeah, I'm not playing online. I can't play this game online and I'm watching my guys give up coverages like that. I can't do that. Why is the integrity of the coverage compromised? You have to maintain the integrity of coverages at all times. I hate to even mention this game in the same breath as Maximum Football, but at least in Madden, I can at least trust them that if they're playing in the deep blue and I tell them to play in the deep blue, that they'll stay back there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their assignment. If I tell them to cover the deep ball and I want them to cover the deep ball, they're going to stay back there, knowing the fact that the risk is I can give up a medium pass or a short pass, or I can give up a big run gain because I'm telling my guys to play back in the deep coverage. That's totally fine. But however, if he throws in deep ball territory, I have nothing to worry about because I got my guys sitting back there. Now the animations outside of that, that's totally a different story. But again, when I'm running in prevent defense, my guys should be sitting back there waiting for the deep pass. Why are my guys saying, oh, let's go blitz the quarterback now? We've waited long enough. Let's go send the house. Why is that happening? You can't bring over the franchise mode part, but yet we're not tightening up on the integrity of coverages. This is unacceptable, Maximum Football. We cannot allow this to happen. I want you guys to make sure that prior to the franchise mode getting released, that you put out the patch notes or put out the updates, or say that, hey guys, we fixed this, we did that, did that, we're working on this, we're working on that, we hear you guys' complaints on such and such. I want you guys to do that, right? But please, and I beg of you, please do not have me playing this game and I watch my guys do this any any and every single time they drop back in coverage. That's unacceptable. There's no reason for my guys to just completely send the house after like 3 or 4 Mississippi. They need to make sure, or you guys need to make sure, that the integrity of the coverages is not compromised. They are to sit back there and wait. And then once they cross that line of scrimmage, then they react. Other than that, stay back there. Maintain that integrity. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Appreciate a little support y'all been showing the videos, man. Most definitely. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Peace.